have a dream to change the way.
My uncle is a very innovative person. He says that why do you do things after people die? Why don't you do it right now?
That's typical of my dad, to come up with ways to innovate his death.
I deliver my own eulogy in a living memorial, and basically I was trying to recount how lucky I am and my life have been, and then therefore I have achieved inner peace because of my luck.
And this is a circle, and then the man in the circle is sitting on like a king, which is a lion. And this is like a state of meditation. When you're at a very meditated stage, you can actually see yourself like a third eye. So he has found the way, and the way is really a circle. It's a unified theory of everything. Everything flows in a circle eventually.
When I was diagnosed, it's probably the rudest thing that ever happened to me. Nobody expects to be told that you're dying. These are experts in their field who are telling me I've got 3 to 6 months to live.
Unfortunately, I see a lot of patients with metastatic pancreatic cancer, and Dr. Tan was definitely one of the most determined among many patients, because he already had very clear goals in mind, and this has been very obvious that the quality is much more important than quantity, and that every day is precious, and that's how we all should look at what happens with our life.
You have to get the toxic things out of your life and just focus on what you're grateful for, what your blessings are.
That's what I take from this living memorial, that it's not a testament or a lesson on dying, but it's a lesson on living.
I'm a Chinese diaspora. I was born in a culture that is deep, thousands of years, and that wisdom inherited that tradition, and that itself is very precious to me. Raised by my parents, who have taught me a lot about virtues, about what is right and wrong, about generosity.
I never have a friend as good as he is. He's one of those kind of person that would forever stick to you once you get to know him. And because of that, you couldn't help but to emulate his way of life. And by emulating, you became more generous with yourself.
So, I'm dying. I have a very serious disease. But I learned from all this simple philosophy that it's okay, because it's a very natural cycle. We came from nothing, and we're going to go back nothing. Right? It's from ash to ash. We were nothing, and then we take calcium from the earth for food, and then it grows into bones, give us life to support our body, and we die, we cremate, and we turn into ashes. Alright? So it's a circle, it's a cycle. The universe is a cycle. But the line that you saw is a line is a circle is a line. What do you mean by that? You take the circle and you cut it anywhere, you pull it out, it becomes a straight line. But if you join the two ends of the line, it becomes a circle. Where does the circle begin and where does the circle end? We don't know. So life is very much of this polarity. We argue, we fight because it's a tension. The traffic light tension, right? So straight line has two polarities, two endpoints. But how do you solve the problem? You join them in a circle. And you rotate them in a dynamic spiral. It's like a traffic light. You line them up in a straight line and you rotate the lights. And each time it rotates, it completes a virtuous cycle. It sends people away safely, right? And then the next traffic sequence operates and more people can get home safely. So each time it rotates in a very virtuous way.
I'm grateful that this is almost 1 month short of 1 year celebration for my husband, Teng-kee, surviving the pancreatic cancer. The families are here to celebrate again.
I recount in my eulogy that I was very lucky that I married my wife, Jaime. She was my university sweetheart, and she gave sacrifice and gave everything in her life to raise my two wonderful children, Sue and Young, and allow me to focus on my career and to have success. So I owe it a lot to Jaime.
This man also is looking for the way, the Tao, the way. And he has this straight line, it's like his cane, but on top of the straight line is a circle. So the way is really, it's a sphere. The moon is a circle, the globe is a circle, the sun is a circle. Everything moves in circle. The way we rotate against the sun and then we rotate ourselves is all circle.
I was so lucky that I traveled the world, worked in Asia, Europe, and America, and educated in all three continents in a finance institution. My life in corporate America, corporate Europe, entrepreneurial life. Little did I know that all this was preparing for me to become a teacher in entrepreneurship and innovation. Everything I did in my life was eventually preparing me to share and teach and facilitate and help develop young people. It's kind of my mission in life. I hope I have accomplished some of that.
Like you say, he looks at me like a father, he says, but he's just great. And what he's done for that school is just unbelievable all by himself.
You've taught me how to be a good person and to be generous and to live for others, and I'm just a better person for that, and I couldn't have asked for a better father.
We have the universe in our future of people to inspire with this example of celebrating your life, whatever amount of it you have left. And I'm confident he has a good bit of it left.
I think those who understand what life is about, the connections that you will leave behind are about, will love the idea.
It's a good example for all of us to look at what we have and the eventuality of our temporal existence.
We are all here on borrowed time.
I've achieved inner peace. And since my living memorial service, we shot sky lanterns, we planted trees, we sing, we share. I share all my life photographs in a gallery with my friends and relatives, children and grandchildren. And it really uplifted my spirit, especially that sky lantern that was shot into the sky. And the next day I got up, I felt the complete closure, and every day after that is a bonus.
So I think the universe is a circle, the phenomenon is a circle, life is a recycling, it's a circle. And this man is looking for the way. And again, the way repeats itself or manifests itself in a never-ending loop of virtuous circle.
I hope that however much or little or few days I have left in this world, that I would live a meaningful life for the rest and have a positive impact on other people. That was something that I wanted to leave behind. And this book.
A good friend of mine is in Singapore at a university. He's a calligraphy artist, and he painted this for me. He wrote this for me. My name is here, and this is Professor Tan. And basically, it is about the philosophy of my teaching. I won a lot of teaching awards in Nanyang. So he gave me this painting. And the essence of this is about being a teacher. It's more than teaching, but teaching is not technical, but being a teacher, you have to teach the students how to become a good person. Education is about teaching a person to become a man, i.e. a human being, not just male, but female also. being a human being. The ultimate purpose that Confucius said, you see Confucius? Yeah. Confucius said that the purpose of education is to learn how to be a person. But today I think we focus too much about learning technology. We teach our students about computer sciences, about political sciences, about business, about engineering, about medicine. We forgot that ultimately you have to get up to the top of that. What is medicine for? What's political science for? What is business for? What is accounting for? What's engineering for? So we need to teach our students teachers must get on the moral high horse and dare to say what's right and wrong.
I wanted to share with people who are alive and healthy, people who are sick in bed, people who are dying like me, to share with them the meaning and the fun of having a living memorial service where you can have people come together and tell you how they have impacted your life. And you, vice versa, can tell them they have impacted your life. We all can do that in any set of circumstances, anywhere, in your apartment, in your bedroom, in your house, on the beach, on a public park, with the lowest cost possible, with your own traditions, your own creativity, your own passion, and whatever you like, whatever your talent brings you, you do it your own way to exemplify and to manifest your own persona and your belief systems, your values, your wisdom.
And those two words are 梦想, means dream, dare to dream. Xi Jinping, talks about the Chinese dream. And I always end, because I'm an innovation professor, technology innovation, I always end my lecture by saying that I have a dream to change the way. So my students are always inspired by that statement, and before I said that, I encourage them that you can do it because ordinary people can do great things. And I have a dream to change the way.
Your borrowed time is not up yet. St. Peter is not ready for you.
You know how happy I am. I'm very, very happy. And I wish next year I will come again.
Once I sign up, may each day of the week be a good day. May the Lord always watch over you. Good night, everybody.